So, I heard this set was wild, but I actually haven't watched it.
Orlando, I'm down. Please, I'm with it. All right, well, let's get it, man. We are going down right now into.
Oh, and Soros should be out in roughly 7 hours. For anyone who's curious.
Go and win this tournament with
Dude.
2 sets. Going to try and get it done in the first outing, and that is going to.
Fox in this game is... Sometimes he looks really good, and sometimes he looks really bad. I feel like this character is definitely high highs and low lows, which is as good of as an amazing of a player as Light is. That's why he has some results that aren't necessarily that great sometimes, which I kind of live a similar life, but, you know, it is what it is. But it also means when you're super on point, that is beautiful.
Yes. Show me a move.
A lot of this pressure is both very hard to react to, kind of stuffs out tons of potential hitboxes that can be thrown out, and then on top of that, there's often not that much you can do about it once he gets close enough, but to be honest, I'm a little surprised that Spargo went Cloud to start.
If my stats serve me correctly,
I would have expected him to go the Beyblades. I feel like the Beyblades would probably slaughter Fox. Maybe I'm missing something.
I can only imagine it's because I know for a fact Light has so much experience
that up smash
in
is so
the Aegis
good.
matchup because of Cosmos. You can say Cloud ain't what it used to be, but I watched Spargo like it. Yeah, I watched Spargo play, and let me tell you something, I can't.
Oh, he thought he was gonna roll away. To be honest, sometimes when Light goes for these reads, I'm not even necessarily convinced that they are reads. I think sometimes he will represent an option, not because he necessarily has a read, but to show you that he's going to represent that option. Like, it's more like conditioning that looks like a read, if that makes sense. That's something that I've noticed Light does a lot, is he'll specifically do things that might look like a read if you don't know better. When it, okay, nice. Like, Fox is definitely a character that he has some good kill moves, but he also can have a hard time killing sometimes if he doesn't land one of a few specific things. So it makes it that much more important that you have ways to consistently hedge your bets and make it more reliable that your kill moves are going to land when you want them to. And one of the easier ways to do that is to use a lot of little situations like that one F smash situation as a way of just long-term conditioning of smash, back arrow openings, and things like that.
Yeah, it's gonna gets rid of it. So much time's passed. Wasn't even able to throw out the blade beam, and honestly think that
dude, what a call out.
Probably would have been ready for it.
The closest thing that Spargo has to a weakness is I feel like he's almost too optimal sometimes, where he'll consistently do things that are very good on paper, but almost too consistently. You can use that as a way of kind of predicting what he's going to do and punishing him. It especially works with someone like Light, who is so instinctual in his play. He can kind of just get a feel for that, and then because he's Fox, he's fast enough to where he can get where he needs to make those openings happen.
Try and pressure you and get those straight hits.
Fox's combo game is definitely better than Falcon's, but Falcon's better able to combo into his finishers. So, like, while Fox's combos in general are going to do more, Falcon's combos, I guess, are less consistent, but you're also able to just get some crazy stuff. Like, Fox definitely gets more out of his combos on average.
The way this second game is already developing, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, dash attack, just self-explanatory. Up tilt. Yep, reads the up B. He reads the drift, calls it out with the up air. Another one, another one, another one. The moment he sees Spargo drift like that, this is what I was talking about earlier when I was mentioning that I feel like Spargo's almost too perfect. Light caught onto this, gets another 2 up airs, gets that pressure over the platform. And then of course he's got that space so he gets lasers, and lasers are the way of making them want to come to you. Then he just has to predict what they're going to do. And I love that he did that little full hop up air, or a full hop down air too. If he throws out up smash, if he throws out jab, throws out grab, all of those lose to that. That's such a good full hop down air.
He might actually be able to get the stop.
Yep, because that. He tries to bait Spargo into jumping, but he doesn't take the bait. Smart man.
I thought he was going to try to get up.
Good old Nair, just a regular call out. Typical ledge trapping, nothing fancy.
He still might be able to...
And this is the part that got Spargo killed. Was when he drifted out right there. The moment Spargo drifted there, he forfeited the possibility of being able to threaten landing anywhere else that doesn't include the ledge. So if you're going to try and cover him landing on stage, there's only one real place he can go at this point. And that's about right here. Light realizes this. Kills him.
Oh, the perfect stock from Light.
Opportunity to bring this one back, but Light, the efficiency in which he has played at thus far has been something to respect.
Oh dear. Spargo had the right read, but he just misspaced it.
But unfortunately got a case of the back airs.
How he's using his limit for sure, man. He's definitely picking a lot of different options out of all of them.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Clean. That's something more people need to do too, because look at that situation on paper.
Okay. We do that.
If you parry that falling hit, Cloud is dead.
Goodness, Light on an absolute tear. This Fox looking incredibly rabid. Teeth are out, feet are kicking. That body of Cloud is flipping. And good lord, TK.
Oh, Elfie, so Falcon doesn't even have to, oh my god.
Oh my god!
So Falcon doesn't even have to do that against Pyra. You know what we can do instead?
Spargo very reserved, doesn't speak too much, but definitely going to be something I'm going to at least find out depending on how this set goes, or regardless of that fact. But a good response thus far from Spargo, starting out the right way.
Yeah.
Getting that stock off quickly, but Light
Dude.
Immediately just throwing
this set is so good.
No chance to come back.
Cloud and the Beyblades seem like a pretty complete package as far as matchups go, you know?
All right, he is just swinging right now, and Light, to his credit.
And hell, getting annihilated by Meister at low tide made me realize that I should pick up a secondary too. I hate feeling like how well I'm gonna do in bracket is at least somewhat based on luck.
Yeah, Spargo definitely off stage.
Good stall with the cross left. I think made him Light think twice about going out there and just trying to put out that nair. But how about a back air? Not gonna seal it up. Spargo.
Still living.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh,
yeah, that should be it.
He's
or not.
Living.
The man will not surrender the stock. Oh, my God, those jabs.
Wolf, probably not.
Out the way. Spargo, again. Okay, the forward air.
The misinput. Oh, my God.
That should be enough. It is.
Oh, my goodness, it took everything.
Unless you made a character with like no losing matchups, which arguably don't exist, it's technically optimal to have a secondary. There might not be a single character in this game that doesn't lose to anyone, which would mean that it's technically optimal to not solo main, no matter what you play. And I feel like as someone who doesn't main one of the best characters in the game, I have even more reason to, you know?
Now looking to unload. Yep, that'll be.
Yes, Jake. Unfortunately, I'm not really going to have access to the training mode mod when Sora comes out. I'm going to try and get it set up for tomorrow, though, so I can do some stuff with him.
Man is absolutely moving right now. Light trying to slow him down. Big up.
Mario slightly loses to Game & Watch Talonflame, so in this game it'd be pointless. It's in my eyes, why would I secondary a character for Game & Watch if they also lose to Game & Watch?
The stall? And that did not work at all, though.
And yes, DSS is honestly a possibility. Like, I'm thinking about her, I'm thinking about Byleth. Ike is a possibility, Crumb.
Absolute insanity right now.
How about Sephiroth? I don't know how the Sephiroth players feel about the Game & Watch matchup.
He said we're going to a game number
nice.
4, whether you like
Good
it
way.
or not. And look at the discipline again. Let Spargo pull the trigger first.
Also, there's one other possibility that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, well, at least not to the tournament winner side of things, but this is going to be all
a certain Keyblade wielder.
Down by 2.
What if Sora ends up beating Game & Watch? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sora ends up being pretty busted. And if he's busted, and he beats Game & Watch, then I might have to play Sora. Or that ravioli, that could happen too.
Oh, he tried it.
I kind of doubt it though.
And
Nice.
the shine, you're gone.
Yeah, you are not coming back.
But Fox is back. Spargo looking a little activated right now.
Ooh,
Okay.
Nicely done.
That,
down to
dude,
Spark.
Cloud's pressure on the ledge is so good.
A good punish there. Almost getting the punish on that platform.
And then Spargo's flowcharts and just general decision making
Nice.
just
Okay.
exaggerate that even
damage
more.
and up to help.
Makes it crazy.
Definitely weave. Got a lot off of that one too.
Does he have it though, TK? Does he have it in him? Light being so relentless.
That
Oh,
was
nice
so
little
scary.
ever so
Really
sneaky
smart
Light
upbeat
with
by
the dash out,
Spargo.
Right back in.
What if I try Game & Watch?
Can he get over this?
I don't know how realistic beating Meister and the Ditto is.
Relaxed. However, that grab's gonna find it. DIing in too, so he's gonna get some extra damage there.
Just wait.
I don't know how likely that
Really
is.
panicking sometimes with some of these rolls.
Okay. The crowd may be getting to him. Dive back there is not going to be enough, but the second one will be. Yes, it is. The
Game
pressure
5, baby.
at the side. He's so good with this back air pressure. You know, too, I mean, that was a parry down air, but you still have to watch out for those extra hits.
I guess I would want to look at
Nice. I
what
love
most
the
Game
Light
& Watches
just
seem to
kinda
think
thinks
as far as
around
losing
like,
matchups
okay, I know
go.
you're used to people running into you, just getting caught up.
Oh my
with
God,
those up
Light's
smashes.
going in.
Okay, well, that's one of the cases. But before that,
Yeah, no, Light got a little too overzealous there and got that. That was an easy punish for Spargo. So
when you're Fox and you see those hits connect, man, it's like dominoes falling.
Oh my God.
You just want to see more and more of it.
That get-up attack was a lifesaver for Spargo. He was about to explode if he didn't do that.
Smash finds yet another one. Light one game away from the reverse 3-0 and taking this entire tournament.
Spargo started out immaculately. Seemed like he had this second set well in hand after the 3-0 loss in the first attempt.
Ooh, good chase down.
But Light, with the crowd behind
Oh my
him,
God.
has emerged right
I think that's
now
it. Or about to be.
potentially take this tournament. With that
That's the
tempo
thing,
jump
Edge.
From Spargo.
Not only is
This
Meister one of the best players in the world,
You got 15 seconds to make something happen with it.
but he's the best Game & Watch by an absolutely ludicrous margin.
Channeling their energy fully to Light, and you can see it in his gameplay.
Bro, it is just crazy. Like, Light will just take one little step towards you and just bait something. You're just like, all right.
The second best Game & Watch
But you really can't.
is actually just so vastly worse
Don't
than
worry
him.
about that.
It's crazy.
Oh, Spargo, aggressive option to get back air. This is
Like,
big.
there's being in a league of your own, and then there's like 2 or 3 leagues,
Light one up smash away.
and then
And he finds it.
another Game &
TK,
Watch.
you called for it. He delivered it. This is big.
Meister definitely doesn't get the respect he deserves just in general.
Light one up smash away, and he finds it.
TK.
That's
You
GG.
called for it. He delivered it. Light is your Super SmashCon Fall Fest 2021.
That's a happy
champion.
man.